Bitcoin is breaking out and a massive retest is happening right now. But do we need to worry about this very important resistance on the top side there, and volatility is kicking in today? So this is a very good sign. Some very interesting on-chain data we're gonna discuss here. Ethereum is making up for the next leg towards the upside, and the whole crypto market is about to explode here. So let's dive right away into the data for now. But first of all, please make sure to follow me right over on X to never miss a crypto update once again. And please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel and like this video if you love those crypto daily update videos. And then we're gonna dive into the chart right now, because what we can see is that we broke out of this momentum squeeze. So price was squeezing towards a point here. Always we see a breakout, and for now we saw the breakout towards the upside. And how we can trade those breakouts is pretty simple here. We break out towards the upside, we open and close a candle above here, which we did. We retest this level. Very nice here, and that's exactly what we have done as well. And then we expect to move towards the upside here. So all signs is here that Bitcoin will break out towards the upside here, but momentum isn't in the market yet. So if we can see, we didn't saw a big candle towards the upside, and today we can see that we are rejecting the top of this candle and we go down from off there. So we don't need to be here as long as possible, because the longer we are at this support zone right now, the bigger the chances that we will break towards the downside here, and that means that we are still in this momentum squeeze. Also, if you look at this bull flag pattern, which I've been talking about in previous videos here, we have currently resistance on the top side, which we are anticipating here. So we need to see a clear breakout towards the upside on this bull flag pattern. Otherwise, we can expect some kind of a cool down towards the downside here, which is pretty normal. If we do so, this is a very important zone to look out for. If we drop towards this level, we can anticipate on it with a very nice trade. Otherwise, if we break this towards the downside, we can anticipate on a support below us, and that will be around the 99.5k here. But of course, we are anticipating on a breakout, and if that happens, I'm opening up once again a very big position towards the upside, because if this pattern breaks out, 120k is literally imminent here. Also, what we can see is that we currently are very low in the volatility index. So this is one of the lowest points of this year, and the last time we were around these levels, it was 2024, and around here it was 2023. So we are at a pretty low point here, but every single time we were at a low point here, we saw a massive spike towards the upside, and we saw a massive spike towards the upside. So maybe that is something we can look out for right now, because we tapped that level once again here, and we need to break above these highs to get the volatility really kick in the markets to make a lot of profit here. Also, if we look at the liquidation heat map, we can see that we are stacking some liquidity on the lower side and some liquidity on the top side. I expect maybe a little bit of a cool down to take all those longs out here, and then after that move up towards the upside to take out all the short sellers here. So that is for now what I am looking for, and I will be anticipating on. Then some really interesting on-chain data here is that institutions are driving this market, and of course this is pretty clear, and I've talked about this a lot here, but it is a very good thing to see, because we can see that the institutional demand is pretty high, and that will mean that price will catch up pretty fast. And as we can see on this chart, we can see that the ETF inflows are increasing massively here. But a really thing that I want to be pointing out here, if we look, every time we saw that spike, price consolidates or either went down, and that is exactly what we saw when we hit 63 here. We consolidated and went down afterwards. Now we hit the 78 here and we consolidate and maybe see a little bit of a cool down here. So that is what you really want to keep in mind here. Then if we look at Ethereum here, we can see that Ethereum is brewing something and we are currently at a very important support zone. If we break the support towards the downside, we can anticipate on a short. If we break towards the upside, we can anticipate on it with a long position here. But for now, it's pretty interesting to see what Ethereum will do here, because we are currently in a squeeze of momentum and this will break out anytime soon. And if we break towards the upside, we can anticipate on a 2700 Ethereum, in my opinion. If we break it towards the downside, this is a very important level to hold. And if we drop here, I am obviously getting some more Ethereum in right over here. And if we look at the whole crypto market, the USDT dominance, and please make sure to study this chart, because this is a very important chart to look out for, because this is a real indicator for the whole crypto market. And if you can predict this chart, you can predict Bitcoin and Ethereum easily here. So that is my tip towards you. But what we can see is that we currently are in a squeeze here, and we have some resistance on the top side, support on the lower side, and we tapped support right over here, and now we're currently pushing towards old resistance, and this is a very interesting zone. If we tap in here and we reject further towards the downside and break the support level, that will mean that a massive amount of money will flow into crypto, which could cause for a massive price surge for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that is exactly what I am looking for, and I could keep my eyes really close on this chart, because I really think that this is a very good indicator to see what crypto will do next. And for now, we are heading towards resistance, so I am anticipating on a little cool down here that maybe crypto will go up in price, or we will break out towards the upside, and that will mean that crypto is going down, and I will scoop up some very interesting coins there, also spot, but also very nice trades. If we break out towards the upside, that will mean that we probably will go to the 4.92%, which will cause for a little cool down into the crypto markets. But all the cool downs in the crypto markets are the biggest chances here. So that was it for today's video. Please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss a move again. And please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel and like this video if you love those crypto daily updates videos. And then I will see you tomorrow by a new one. Bye.